Stories with Pari and Aaly. Chapter 1, Meet Chili and Binky. Chili was a little penguin who loved to play in the snow. She lived on the cold, icy continent of Antarctica with her family and friends. She loved to slide down snowbanks, dive into the icy water, and waddle around with her flippers. Binky was a curious little bunny who lived in a cozy burrow in a nearby forest. He loved to explore his surroundings and learn new things. He would often hop along the forest floor, nibble on grass and leaves, and say hello to his animal friends. One day, while Chili was out on a walk near the forest, she heard a rustling in the bushes. She turned to see Binky hopping out, his ears twitching with curiosity. Chili waddled over to say hello, and soon the two were chatting and playing together. Chili and Binky quickly became friends, despite their differences. Chili loved the cold and snow, while Binky preferred the warmth of the forest. But they both loved to play, explore, and have fun. As they got to know each other better, Chili and Binky began to explore the different environments around them. They slid down icy hills, hopped through the forest, and splashed in the nearby stream. They learned new things from each other and discovered that even though they were different, they had a lot in common. Chili and Binky's friendship was just beginning, and they knew there would be many more adventures to come. Chapter 2, The Cave Adventure. Chili and Binky were exploring the forest one day when they stumbled upon a dark and mysterious cave. Chili was a little scared of the dark, but Binky was eager to explore. "Come on, Chili! Let's go see what's inside," Binky said, hopping towards the cave entrance. Chili hesitated for a moment, but then she remembered how brave and curious Binky was. She took a deep breath and waddled after him. As they ventured deeper into the cave, the air grew colder and the light grew dimmer. Chili shivered, but Binky seemed unfazed. Suddenly, they heard a loud rumbling noise. Chili and Binky froze, wondering what could be making such a sound. They cautiously continued their way through the cave, and soon discovered a family of bats hanging from the ceiling. Chili and Binky watched in amazement as the bats squeaked and fluttered their wings. But their adventure didn't end there. As they continued on, they found themselves in a maze of twisting tunnels. They were confused and disoriented, not knowing which way to go. Binky took the lead, sniffing out the path ahead. Chili followed closely behind, trusting Binky's instincts. Finally, after what seemed like hours, they stumbled upon a hidden underground river. The water was crystal clear, and the walls of the cave were glowing with a soft blue light. Chili and Binky splashed around in the water, amazed by the beauty of their surroundings. They had discovered something new and exciting, and they knew they would never forget their cave adventure. As they made their way back out of the cave and into the sunlight, Chili and Binky knew that their friendship had grown even stronger. They had faced their fears and discovered something amazing together, and they knew there would be many more adventures to come. Chapter 3, Lost and Found. Chili and Binky were relieved to be out of the cave, but they quickly realized they had no idea how to get back home. The forest looked different from every angle, and they couldn't remember which way they had come from. "We're lost, Chili! What are we going to do?" Binky said, starting to panic. Chili tried to stay calm and think logically. "We need to find some landmarks or signs that can help us navigate. Maybe we can climb a tall tree and see if we recognize anything from up high." Binky nodded, and they set off through the woods, looking for a suitable tree. After a few false starts, they finally found a sturdy oak tree with low branches. Binky used his powerful legs to jump up and grab the first branch, then he climbed higher and higher until he reached the top. "Wow, Chili, you have to see this! I can see the whole forest from up here!" Binky called down, his voice echoing through the leaves. Chili carefully climbed up to join him, and they both gasped at the breathtaking view. From above, they could see the winding river, the rocky cliffs, and the distant mountains. "I think I see our burrow!" Chili exclaimed, pointing to a patch of trees in the distance. "It's that way, let's go!" With renewed hope, Chili and Binky climbed down the tree and set off in the direction of their burrow. They walked for what seemed like hours, but eventually they spotted familiar landmarks and the familiar scent of home. "We did it, Chili!" "We found our way back," Binky said, giving her a big hug. Chili smiled, happy to be home and grateful for her brave friend. "We make a good team, Binky. Let's go have some carrot juice and rest for a while." And with that, the two friends went back to their burrow, feeling proud and content after their adventure.